Hey everybody, it's your boy Nerdic, and I want to do a quick video on this. I don't want to spoil a single page of this Batman White Knight, so I am not going to open it at all. Uh, I did the first, I think I might have done the first two, maybe three issues of this as a review. I've kind of stopped, not because I didn't like it, but because I didn't want to spoil it. I've always supported it. I've done the Move the Needle. I've done retweets of things like that. I want people to read this because right now on our comic book shelves is an absolute masterwork of comic book writing. This is where plausibility meets the fantastic that Batman does so well. It's not high sci-fi. It's not high fiction. This is very plausible fiction with enough fantastic to be fantastic. Batman White Knight. We have it's a limited series. It's only 8. We only have one more ride on this White Knight train. It has been, like I said, an absolute masterwork. When Dark Knight came out and it was on shelves, I didn't buy it because I wasn't into Batman at the time. He wasn't really the thing. And I always kick myself from a from a collector standpoint. I always kick myself for not buying first prints of those. If you go look at first prints of that, they are ridiculously expensive. This series is the modern day Dark Knight. It's taken the Batman mythos and it's taken streams from the movie and the animated series, which is very beloved, and it's gone to a different place with it. It's actually very, very interesting. Yeah, I'm not going to spoil it. Like I said, I'm not going to spoil any of this. This is the book that I know. Not only do I want you to buy, I want you to absolutely move the needle with this to help save comics, to give it back to the normal people, not these alt lifestyle freakazoids who write autobiographical comics about their life as a sex worker or some bizarro shit like that. This is a comic that if you have a friend who is like a fringe nerd, or used to read comics and then got away from it because of life, whatever, this is a comic that you can pick up on shelves right now. You can put in their hand and you can say, hey, read this. It's amazing. And hopefully you'll spark that love of comics again. Because there's very few out there that are this good. And I cannot understand it. We are reading, we are picking up off shelves a new Dark Knight Returns. This will be made into an animated movie. It's going to be outstanding. This is some Hollywood producer is going to take this story and make a watered down, crappy movie based on this. And people will say that movie's great because this is great. But then they'll come and read the comic book and they'll be like, oh my God, the comic is so much better. Yeah, this is the comic, probably the comic of the decade, by Sean Gordon Murphy. And there we go, Matt Hollingsworth. So I cannot recommend this enough. It has been a hell of a ride. 1 through 7. Like I said, we got one more coming, and go get this. This is highest recommendation. It's so highly recommended that I've done this whole probably 4.5 minute video, and I have not even opened it because I do not want to spoil a single panel of this. This is a great comic. This is great comic writing. Go buy it. Go buy it for your friends. Help save comics. Move the needle. Thanks for watching. Hit a like, hit a subscribe, and have a good day.